Welcome back to Youth Alert program. In this unit, we're going to talk about violence and media. We get a lot of questions about video games and movies, and we're going to address that now. You know, we think when it comes to media, kids got to know the difference. They got to know the difference between things that are made by greater forces, like God, nature, or both, like the universe and the earth and mountains, and things that are made by humans, like buildings and weapons, which are made by us humans. They need to know the difference between macho, which is a great thing, celebrate someone's masculinity, but they need to know the difference between macho and being mean and a bully, which is a horrible, selfish thing. And they need to know the difference between super fun, which is our word for peace and fun together, and violence, which is not fun, but violence is very, very bad pain. So they have to know the difference between Homer Simpson, a cartoon, and a real gun, between Grand Theft Auto and reality. So when it comes to TV violence, movie violence, I know there's a lot of violence in movies and TVs. You know, I want to apologize on behalf of adults. I am sorry if you think us adults like violence so much because we have it in all these TVs, movies, and games. We don't. We abhor violence. But you know, I have to understand where we're coming from. You know, we are trying to stop the real thing. We don't really care about digital violence, fake violence, things that don't cause it. We want to stop the real thing, the kind that causes very, very bad pain. We have to use all our energy and all our time stopping it. Not fake violence, but the real violence. So not digital computer make-believe play violence. We want to stop the real thing, and that's hard enough. You know, there is evidence, I want to point out, from the American Academy of Pediatrics, that if you would play too many hours of video games, watch too many hours of violent content, movies, and listen to violent music, yeah, then you become more violent. So the solution to this is quite elegant. Don't overdo it. I hate to be a ruinous for everybody right now, but you can't overdo anything in life. Nothing. Eating, sleeping, exercise, and you certainly cannot overdo it when it comes to violent media. You know, look at life through your own eyes. You are good and equal, you know, to anybody that lives. Look like you know, make your own true choices. Don't become so wrapped up in a game where you can't tell a difference between what's real and what's fake. You know, there's a person who lived to be 112, and he said his secret to a long life was not to overdo it. It was good advice for him, and I think that's good advice for us when it comes to violence in the media. Again, here at Youth Alert, we only think there's one brand of violence, the kind that hurt, maims, and destroys. Yeah, I know there's a lot of different brands of cars and food and whatnot, but we only think it was one kind of violence. And it was either justified, which is self-defense, which is very rare, or it was unjustified, which is most of the violence in the world. Just one brand